Hey guys, it's Cook with Faye here. I am jumping on here because I received a comment curious about my pros and cons of bariatric surgery. I started my bariatric journey in November of 2023. It's almost been 2 years ago. I finally did have bariatric surgery. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy June 3rd of 2025. It has officially, as of today, been 8 weeks since I have got the surgery. It's been really crazy, a lot of learning experiences, and I'm just gonna dive into my pros and cons. My insurance paid for it fully. That process was really long. I had to go through 6 months of appointments, 3 appointments a month, 2 dietitian appointments, and 1 weigh-in for 6 months. And then I got sent to my surgical center, which took the longest, almost a year of them getting me in and tests and blood work and everything that I needed to do. It was a lot. So I will say for cons, if you are not paying out of pocket, if you're going through insurance, it can be a lot. And I will say these almost like within the last 2 years of me going through this process, I was stressed all the time. I was always stressing about my weight because I had to lose a certain amount to be able to get the surgery. It was stressing about my surgical center. There was a lot of miscommunication. But I will say that I am really happy that I did actually take that long time before getting bariatric surgery because it made me stronger mentally. Another, I guess you could say, con is you have to be in the mental headspace to get this surgery. For example, I had to be on a liquid diet for 4 weeks in total. 2 out of the 4 weeks I could have 1 meal a day, but it was really hard, especially when, just living life. I am a nanny and I'm around 4 kids, and if you don't know anything about kids, they love to eat. It just can be a lot. It was easier for me because I knew why I got the surgery and I was very, very motivated. Another con, for me, after I got the surgery, I have had very bad constipation. I think I finally got it figured out. I'm now taking fiber powder. I'm making sure I take a stool softener, like a laxative. It's been better, but that is like a major con. I remember the first week after I got surgery, I had constipation, literally the week of my surgery after. That was pretty bad. And I cried and cried that night to my fiance, and I told him, I said, I regret the surgery. If I would have known that I was gonna have this pain, I wouldn't have gotten it. Of course, now looking back, I was being dramatic, but I was in a lot of pain. With one of my incision sites and with the constipation combined, it was pretty rough. Another con that I have is the vitamins. If you do get the surgery, you have to take vitamins for life. And it's not really like a con for me. I have already been taking medication consistently every day for over 2 years, so it's easy for me, but it can just be like a little tedious. I have all these alarms on my phone. It's not really that much of a con, it just can be annoying, and the price of them can be quite frustrating and annoying. Other than that, fine. I kind of already went into this part, but another con is the pain that I had literally right after surgery and the whole week. I slept the whole week, but I had so much pain. And if you would like me to go into my, like, how it was when I went to the hospital to get the surgery, I totally can. Just comment below and I will. Another con is just the liquid diet. I did 4 weeks of liquid. I was struggling. I was fine. I was just struggling. I was so ready to get onto pureed phase. But other than that, those are my cons. Let's get into the pros of bariatric surgery. These are all my personal pros that I've had. I'm only 8 weeks post-op so far. I have lost a significant amount of weight already. None of my clothes fit, which I guess you could say can go into a con. Literally none of my clothes fit. Which honestly, I'm really happy of. I've went into stores now and I've just tried on stuff to see where I'm at, and I'm really, really excited. Already feel more energetic. I finally got to go to the gym this last weekend and it felt so good, and I felt so good. I can already feel my body getting stronger. I don't get tired as much. And just another pro is I know that what I did to myself is a tool. This might sound cheesy, but I feel like I proved something to myself. I proved that I am strong. I can lose the weight. I am worthy of living a happy and healthy life. And it's not to say I wasn't happy before, but I definitely was struggling. That's my pros and cons so far. Like I said, I'm only 8 weeks post-op, but I feel amazing. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any more questions. I am thinking about doing a longer format video for my YouTube page. My YouTube page is linked in my bio if you are interested. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!